Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Cal on a Wing and a Prayer coming to you from Southwest Missouri in a little man cave. Today is Wednesday. It is June 22nd, I believe, and 22nd or 23rd. And today is Wednesday, and I wanted to bring you my Wednesday Insight for Life video. And today, nothing real profound. I was going to talk to you about the topic of convictions versus preference. But today I want to talk to you about something very simple. And that is kindness and respect. Just treating people with kindness and respect. If we want to be treated with kindness and respect, then we have to do that very thing, maybe take the initiative to do that. The Bible says that whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. It's just kind of the old principle of planting and harvest, If you plant corn seed, you're going to reap corns. If you plant wheat seed, you're going to reap a wheat crop. And the principle is that you always reap more than you sow. If you plant one grain of corn in the ground, it grows a stalk with multiple ears, and each of those ears of corn have hundreds of kernels on it. That is a biblical, a universal principle that's been around since the beginning of time. And the same goes through with our actions. We reap exactly what we sow. If we sow kindness to other people and respect to other people, we usually get that back. I was in a particular store the other day. Won't mention which store, but it's commonly called Wallytown. But anyway, the clerk that I dealt with was very kind, very respectful of me. I was wearing my combat vet's hat, and she thanked me for my military service, and I appreciated that. And it just generated the atmosphere of kindness and respect, and it just encouraged me to show kindness and respect back to her. It's always nice to be treated with kindness and respect. We live in a world that's so selfish this day and age. People can be very rude sometimes, extremely rude, and I've run into those people more times than I care to, and I just have to remind myself to stay calm, keep my cool, don't react to the rudeness, don't feed upon that, don't fly off the handle, just to be calm, collected, cool. And I've learned no matter if I'm treated rudely or badly, I still try to respond with kindness and respect, and many times that kind of disarms the other person, kind of catches them off guard. They kind of expect you to react in a different way. The other day, I was at the same store and I saw a woman get out of her car. She pulled into a handicap spot, and I don't know what her handicap was. I don't know what her disability was, but she got out. She looked perfectly fine to me. She walked just as well as I did into the store. There was no evidence of any disability or anything. And it may have been that somebody else in her family was disabled, and she had the disabled or handicap placard in her car, and so she felt like she could use the handicap spot. I don't know the situation. My first reaction was to say something to her, and just to say, hey, that's reserved for handicapped. And I said, no, I don't know the situation. I don't know the circumstances, so I refrained myself from saying anything, even though I humanly wanted to. I'm a disabled vet with PTSD and Agent Orange issues, and I'm considered 100% disabled through the VA. But just looking at me, you couldn't tell that. I get around fine, but I don't like to be around crowds. I don't do well at 4th of July with the loud firecracker noises and the banging and all that kind of stuff. Kind of gets me depressed a little bit. But anyway, just learn not to fly off the handle, not to respond to people that are rude to you or get belligerent or get up in your face. Just continue to treat them with kindness and respect, especially those people that you work with on a daily basis. I know they would appreciate it. And you will be known as a good person, as a person that is respectful and kind and courteous and considerate. And that goes a long way with people, goes a long way with your boss and other employees that you work with. I know it would go a long way. So I just wanted to share that this morning. Maybe you've been in some situations recently where maybe you've got to go back to somebody and say, hey, look, I was kind of rude the other day, or I didn't mean to come across as rude or inconsiderate or unkind or disrespectful, and please forgive me. And make things right, and then go about your business of correcting that situation. That's what a mature adult does. I'm trying to be a good example for my grandsons, and so that they will grow up and learn to treat adults and other people, even their peers, with kindness and respect, because I know kids, one day they're their best friends, the next day they don't want to talk to each other. And so I'm trying to teach my grandsons to be respectful, to be kind, to be courteous, and considerate of other people. And I think they're picking up on that. They're two fine young gentlemen. And I see that in their life. They treat me and their grandmother with respect, and their great-grandparents with kindness and respect, and we appreciate that. So anyway, I hope that you'll take this under consideration. Consider your life. Ask yourself, am I a kind and considerate, caring, respectful person to other people? And do a life check. Do a reality check and see where you stand. And, maybe you might have to ask other people. Maybe ask your friends, do you see me as a kind, respectful person and courteous person? And see what they will tell you. If you want to be bold enough about that and do that, try it and see what they tell you. But anyway, thanks for tuning in today. I'm happy to announce that I'm down a couple of pounds on my 1 meal a day program, but I'll be posting that on Saturday. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Help me reach that 200 mark. I appreciate all my new subscribers and those that tune in. Hit the little notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post a new video, and get that. Thank you for those that reached back out to me about the topic of should I sell my bike on my last video. I have decided to keep the bike and to not sell it. It's just such a relaxing thing for me to do, and I get out on the bike. It helps clear my mind. I enjoy it. It's something relaxing to do, and I'm going to take a ride this afternoon, I think, back up to the lake, maybe go swimming a little bit. But anyway, thanks for those that reached out to me and gave me some good comments and good advice. I appreciate that. So Okay, this is Cal on A Wing and a Prayer from the Little Man Cave of Southwest Missouri. Getting down to the end of June here pretty quick. Boy, summer's going by real fast, and it's going to be gone before we know it, and be fall of the year before we can turn around. So anyway, thanks for watching the video today. Hit the like bell, subscribe, notification bell, and we'll be in touch. All right, I love you, appreciate you. This is Cal on A Wing and a Prayer. I'm out of here. Bye.